This is Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals, and we are indeed in overtime.
Yeah, it's no surprise for a series that has gone the full 7 to now end up in overtime to decide it. MP has been carrying his team. You have to think the team will once again look to MP, especially if it comes down to taking the final shot with time winding down.
Smith's checked in for Anthony Davis.
We got this, all right? We got this on defense, huh? Let's make sure we stay locked in. Nothing silly.
You got it. Right? No silly mistakes. Let's go. Game 7. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, MP.
What's up, Coach?
You brought us this far. Now take us home.
Come on, Coach. I was born ready.
And we are underway again here. Greg, less than 3 minutes to go.
This is the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the proverbial mountain in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Well, I have to say, guys, MP really came out firing from that last time out. We've seen outstanding tenacity in this overtime.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
James, it falls. A beautiful three-pointer to push the lead up to 8.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Does not go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now Reeves, beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc. He got 3 more. It's now an 11-point margin.
And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here is Holiday. Left side Tatum. At that time, and time is not on their side.
And down by 11, they need scores and stops to stay connected. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Tatum after the basket by the Lakers. White trying to get open. He's off there, and Greg, they still trail by 13.
And now they're running out of chances at this point. The clock is not a friend.
Every play right now, the fight these guys have shown, their body languages of winners, of a champion right now. This is the type of mentality they needed to bring here in overtime.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by MP. Knocks down the 3. Here's Reeves. One of the things, Stan, you've got to admire about this group, their resiliency, their tenacity, how tough they have fought every inch of this game.
Yeah, well, look back to how they handled themselves in round 1, round 2, the conference finals. With MP leading his team every step of the way, bringing them right here to this moment.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Porzingis trying again. Oh, that is a big-time jam. And Greg, as the final seconds tick away, the realization has set in for this group.
And Kevin, they've reached the finish line, that sweet taste of victory, and they can finally just rejoice and take it all in.
done it! They are the NBA champions.
MP. Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, rookie of the year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're gonna ask you, what kind of player do you want to be? All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
Come on, man, you see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage your way. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal setting meeting you got today, but you all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
I'm gonna hang back for a little bit, man. This is taking me back.
You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
MP with a head of steam. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
And the Wolfpack with possession. 4-point game. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Wells gets it to go.
Oh, wow, that took some guts from Wells to finish that bucket inside.
On the wing, Michael Luan. Back to Dillard. Pass to Lee. To the inside. Shadirko's shot is good.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
And Lee gets it to go.
Well, MP knows he can score in close when he needs to, and right there he did just that.
Wells outside. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
From deep, it's MP. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a hot start.
Oh, the response three from MP. This guy is all about winning.
And he lobs it up. Wells, no good.
Nearly a highlight there.
That would have brought the house down instead of collapsing it.
To the middle. Dish to Fisher. Dillard from deep. Another 3 for the Dynasty. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Yes, it's good.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now Wells, 5 points in the game. Looking to end the run. They get the board.
Offensive foul. Michael, 1. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Tariq James, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. And that one falls. 2 for him at the line that time. And here it's the Dynasty. They have a 9-point lead. Right side lead. The 3 is up. And Robinson pulls it down. Outside Stauffer. Pass to Timmerman. Wells with it. Dillard covering. Wells shot's good.
I mean, look, Wells is not that tall. Stands 5'7", but he plays a lot bigger than he is, and he can score inside. He's just got so much belief in his ability.
Now here's Junior, and here's MP on the outside. It's good as the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, very slow. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Here's Wells. That one misses off the backboard. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Yes, once again, he's an excellent 7 for 8 on the night. MP has been something else this first half, well on his way to a huge game. Here's Wells. Another miss by Wells.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on him.
And Lee gets it to go.
They built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Outside Stauffer. Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stauffer.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
From deep, it's MP. Gets number 9 to fall. He's shooting 90% now. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Here's the Dynasty. 14 points, their largest lead of the game. Yep, that one goes. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. Back to Wells. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
From deep, it's MP. Again, MP missing. The Wolfpack with the ball. They trail by 14.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. And the Dynasty call time here. Both teams will make a substitution.
Ricky Davidson, Jonathan Lack, Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Dynasty call time here.
Trying to kill the other team's momentum a little bit. Coach was smart for calling that huddle.
He needs to put some fresh ideas in his players' ears.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Using all of that 6'8" frame for the bucket and the second chance.
To the paint. Here's Lee. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. The Dynasty grab the miss. At one point, leading by as much as 16. Inside, Zadirko. The layup missed. The Wolfpack trail. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Here's Wells. Another miss by Wells. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Dillard is the floor general. He can find the open man anywhere.
Wells outside. It's Drew Robinson at the high post. Outside, Timmerman. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. On the wing, Michael Wan. And here's MP on the outside. Another three for the Dynasty.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
To halt the run. And so that's the end of the first half. The Dynasty on top, leading by 14. And we'll return right after this break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals, so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Out to the wing. Up top, Luan. Dillard. Down low.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
At the line for the Dynasty, MP. For two.
And he makes the first.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
And so he hits them both.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And they double up MP. Wells with the steal. And here we go. Here's Stoffer. And then Michael Stoffer with the dunk.
Drake, I know you want to be just like Mike. Michael Stoffer jams it home for the Wolfpack, and the Dynasty need to tighten it up inside.
It's Dillard outside. Inside. Here's Lee. That one goes. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Now Wells. Covered by Lee. Back to Wells. Stoffer. Over Dillard. Stoffer misses. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for. What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
Now Stauffer. Wells outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Lee. The tray. Another three for the Dynasty.
The lead just keeps increasing, attempting to put this one away.
And the D has to be frustrated at this point.
Now Wells. He's guarded closely. And it's Michael Luan with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr. Brett Hawkins. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Fresh, the screen. Here's Cordova, and he banks in the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Outside, Lee takes the three. Another three for the Dynasty.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Back to Carter. Cordova. Out to the right wing. Pass to Andrews. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Carter, guarded by Cobb. They get it back.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
And here's Cordova. And the layup's good off the glass. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Lee can't get that one to go. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Outside, it's Johnson. To the middle, with lots of room. Here's Cordova, and he converts the layup.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
To the left wing, Cordova outside. Fresh, Davidson defends. Back to Johnson. Cordova. From outside, it's off the mark. To the inside. And that one's good for Lee.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
Now it's Carter outside. Cordova with it. And Cobb picks him up defensively. Carter gets the bucket.
He's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Outside, Lee. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Johnson up top. Carter. Pass Pass to Andrews. The Dynasty grab the miss. Outside Cobb. Lee with it. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal
And that
foul.
foul's on Alex Cordova.
MP gets the ball inside and creates a lot of pressure. Give up a basket or commit a foul like they did here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Wolfpack. And he makes both free throws. Here's Wells. Tries to break his ice. And knocking it down again is the Wolfpack.
Wells is just an active scorer all over the court. If you give him the mid-range jumper, he'll take that.
Out to the right wing. Back to Cobb. To the middle. Here's Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Passes to Wells. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And this is why opponents fear Wells. He just forces you to go out there and guard him.
Now Junior. To the paint. Here's Lee. Makes it off the glass.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Throws it up high. Wells, no good.
It's a good play call for that situation, but the elements in motion just couldn't connect.
Totally. Communication breakdown. Would have been a really pretty play. Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Outside Stauffer. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah,
Yeah, think about it. Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today.
Man.
Front-runner high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time.
Mm-hmm.
That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. Do you want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
Well,
talking
then
about?
pass the rock. All right, you're on a whole nother level than everybody else. I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over, prove to the scouts that I'm an NBA player.
Yeah.
And now we on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Scared, man. It's North Beverly. I can't lose to those guys.
Hold on. Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, no, that's real. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force up shots, we're gonna lose, man. The stock's gonna drop. Who's left for me to manage?
Go with this managing thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's not a problem.
All right, then. Plainview. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
Welcome, fans, to the High School State Championship. It's time to introduce the starting 5 for your Plainview Panthers. At power forward, number 50, Brent Combo. The other forward, number 15, Al Pachunsi. At the center position, number 6, Dave Zadirko. At point guard, number 1, Patrick Wells. The other guard, number 21, MP.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coverage of the Illinois High School State Championships. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Danny, we've got quite the matchup tonight between the Plainview Panthers and the North Beverly Bearcats.
Rubbing my hands together, a bit of a David and Goliath situation here. The Bearcats looking for their 9th straight title, but the Panthers have come out of nowhere, led by their star, MP.
He's the star of the show and has been nothing short of sensational all tournament.
Oh, he's a player that can cause a load of problems with his overwhelming talent. And I'll tell you what, Coach Altman and the Bearcats will have a plan, but some things you just can't account for.
And Wells, a transfer to Plainview before the season, he's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level, though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP. Catch and shoot, it's a perfect situation for MP. He puts in so many reps that his muscle memory is exceptional for this level of basketball.
James Marcita for three. It's rebounded by Wells. From 14 feet out, it's good.
Wells is just an active scorer all over the court. If you give him the mid-range jumper, he'll take that.
Now here's Day, covered by Lee. Now Day. Bishop with the screen, 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Outside, Day. To the paint, second shot chance. The rebound by Dave Zabirko. And you look at the size that North Beverly brings, you have to think that that's going to give Plainview some problems.
Definitely. That size complicates your ability to run normal sets. Everything, even getting looks at the basket, passing across the court, it's all so much more difficult when your team has a huge size disadvantage.
Now here's Day. And then Javar Day with the dunk.
What an athletic play by Javar Day. The Bearcat getting up and attacking the rim.
Outside Lee. The three is up. Sinks the tray.
They've just shot the lights out. And their opponent? Not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Here's Drumanenko. Pass to Day. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Day is a bona fide hooper. It's easy to tell how much time he spends in the gym.
One shot.
And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle, hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets into position, he's a load to deal with.
And that one goes out of bounds as Plainview will retain possession. North Beverly on D, trailing by 5. To the inside. The kick out to Gibson. And another three for Plainview.
Well, it's clear as day. MP is dedicated to keeping his teammates involved.
And here's North Beverly. Dermanenko outside. Outside Marcita. Fires from deep. The shot, no good.
Well, no doubt MP is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
And now here's Marcita. Takes a three. Combo grabs the board.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And here's MP on the outside. And another three for Plainview. What a run it's been for MP. And he has double-digit points in this quarter alone. Pass to Day. Bishop with the screen. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tombo. It's Wells, left side. Jacks up a three. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist. And And you look at the roster for North Beverly and the international feel as they recruit from all over.
Oh, for a high school, it's crazy. They treat their program the way a university would. They look all over for the best talent, not just in Illinois, but all over the world.
Now here's Day. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Marcita. Dermanenko. Outside, Day. To end the run. It's rebounded by Plainview. It's Lee inside. Guarded by Marcita. The three-pointer goes.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Now here's Day. And then Javar Day with the dunk.
Oh, assertive take from Day. Give him the lane to the basket, and he won't think twice about attacking.
On the wing, it's MP. And the Panthers hit it again from deep.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
We're at the end of the first, and what's already a blowout. Plainview out front, running away with it. Stay with us through the break as we get ready for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United Center. Second quarter of the Illinois State Championship getting underway. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
Wow, Joe, just lay out the cold hard fact like that? Yeah.
Deciding to change it up.
Grant Combo. MP. Patrick Wells. Substitutions for the Bearcats.
Outside, Bishop. Outside, Chu. Aswanoglu. Splitter. Covered by Lee. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
Aswanoglu outside. Back to Chu. Shoots the three. That one's good. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
James Marcita is a talented wing who can play at the next level. At 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass on a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of the international recruiting that North Beverly pulls from.
That's easy work for Bishop, the biggest dude on the floor.
And here's MP on the outside. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the field. MP can smell that Illinois State title, racking up bucket after bucket. Over to the left wing. Back to Chu. Takes the three. The rebound by Mark Little. And just over 3.5 minutes played into this second quarter. Got that one up quick. We talk about coming out hot. MP at the 20-point mark here in the first half.
And no matter how this game goes, what a run it's been for Plainview. The first time they've gotten this far in school history.
And you can tell by how much the town has loved it. Fairy tale ending or not, this has been a year to remember for Plainview. Splitter, no good.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Gibson, guarded by Marcita. Pass to Lee. Good, and Mark Little gets the assist. And they have no answer for MP. He's pouring it on, willing his team to a state title. Outside, Chu. Shot to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Here's Wells. 8 points for him. On the wing, it's MP. Drills it from deep.
They sure aren't taking their foot off the gas pedal. They just keep adding to their score.
Well, it's never really a good idea to back off. Doesn't look like they're even crossing their mind to do that tonight.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Plainview ahead, up by 16. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. And here are the Panthers. They led as much as 20. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for a definitely does. It's bigger here. The sights, the sounds, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Marcita, no good. To the middle. And Wells gets it to go.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
James Marcita for three. Nails the three-pointer.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And Lee gets it to go. There's a reason he's a five-star recruit. MP with a 30-point performance here in the state championship game. A nice shot by Day.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home floor.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. And what's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
And we're about a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside. The kick out to Marcita. Day, 6 to shoot. MP grabs the miss. Alperchumpsy on the wing, guarded by Marcita. Out to Wells. Jish to Tombo. Left side Lee. And a three off target. A challenging stretch for North Beverly here. Day, Tombo defending. And here's Dermanenko. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot from the left block. Panthers pick up the board. And when you watch Dermanenko on the court for North Beverly, he's as composed as they get at this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects assists from the giants of North Beverly.
Marcita with it. Perchumpsy covering. Dermanenko outside. Floats one up. And Cawthon with the lay-in. It's good.
Look, a guy like Cawthon isn't afraid of contact inside. He might even prefer to get to fight for it.
Wells outside. And here's MP on the outside. That ball's coming off the assist from Patrick Wells. And MP is scratching his name into the high school lore with this performance. Now at the 40-point mark with that score. Here's Day. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Let's talk about Danny Cawthon for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to clean the glass.
He's got a real pack mentality, too. So when a shot goes up, Cawthon is really always in the picture, and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second-chance buckets. Now a timeout called by North Beverly. So both teams changing it up here.
Mark Little, Tad Gibson, Justice Rosenberg, Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Bearcats.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside, it's Williams. And here's North Beverly. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There is a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing a shadow in the shape of the number 23, and it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Lee, no good. Right side Lee. Good, and Mark Little gets the assist.
And that's just a case of MP wanting it more.
Right wing. Splitter, covered by Lee. And there's the pick. For three, Johnny Chu. Little with the rebound. Plainview with the ball. Pass over to Dillard. Lee gets the three ball to go.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm. And as we know, a lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship, a number of top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is the game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
Up top, Williams. North Beverly no good on that one either. Pass to Lee. The tray. Drops it in from long range.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Now Splitter. Covered by Lee. For three, Johnny Chu. Little with the rebound. Fires for three. And MP, good for three.
And Dillard, another shooter for Plainview. Solid jump shot, but misses a baffling amount of easy layups.
He'll have a few head scratchers each game, Danny. There's a screen by Lee. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First team foul. At the line for the Bearcats, Myron Lee, taking 2 shots.
First one for him falls. He hits one and misses one on that trip. Outside Lee. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
The fourth quarter has been all about the three-pointer for them.
Aggressive mindset late in the game, and they've been pulling it off.
Outside Day. MP grabs the miss. And here are the Panthers. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
On the wing, it's MP. The three-pointer is off the mark. Marcito with it. Guarded now by Rosenberg. Back to Dermanenko. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Wave after wave, the Bearcats create so many paint problems for their opponents. They've surfed those waves all the way to this championship game.
Knocks it down from distance.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Day, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Vlad, the conductor, he knows his team so well, swiftly delivering the ball there.
Porter outside. Lee guarded by Day. And another three for Plainview.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
And now here's Marcita. Coffin sets the screen. Over Rosenberg. Marcita, no good. Plainview on offense. From deep, it's MP. That shot is off. Dermonenko outside. Dishes to Marcita. Shoots over Lee. It's Marcita missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with this outcome.
That shot's good.
Oh, I like it. MP playing a bit scrappy there and close.
Here's Dermonenko. Put it in the history book. The Plainview Panthers have done the unthinkable and are Illinois state champions. MP has led his school to glory, and this is a season Plainview will never forget.
And what can you say about MP and this team? You could never count them out, and they took down a Titan in North Beverly today.
And out of all the schools to end the dominance of North Beverly, nobody would have expected the Plainview Panthers.
These kids are legends today and here on out. It's a Cinderella story that this state will never forget.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
I told you we were going to get that W, bro. We did that. Hey, yo. Did y'all look at the stands during that trophy presentation?
Yeah, dude. Our whole section was crying.
Oh, man, it was crazy. I did not realize how much we meant to everyone until I saw it on their faces, man.
Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. I had some tears rolling down.
Right?
Come on, man. That was some emotional stuff, y'all.
Bro, I had tears, especially because, like, this is it for me. You know? I'm not playing college ball, and I'm definitely not playing in FIBA like our boy
come
here.
on, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Nah, but for real. I
you.
never left Illinois, and you're going all the way to Hungary to play for our country? Yo, that's wild.
And I can't even think about that right now. I just got to focus on graduating first, and that's it.
Come on, man. You got the best grades on the team, and you talking about you got to graduate first like you something at risk.
Hey, it's just one step at a time, P. You know, that's how you get to where I'm at, man.
Yeah, that and being a freak athlete.
Nah, that don't hurt. But if you're trying to build something big, you got to do it brick by brick, man.
Speaking of bricks, Benny over here been putting up bricks all season.
I knew you was going to say that.
All right. So you got jokes now, huh?
I got jokes, I got the looks, I got the charisma.
Delusional self-esteem.
Whoa! Throwing shots.
Well, all the time, man.